my name is Executor Templar 591, and I'm back playing StarCraft. So we are into the second Protoss mission. Sorry about, I know I rambled a little last time, guys, but we'll go over more the Protoss lore and things like that.
Executor. Your defense of Antioch has restored my faith in the Templar caste. I admit that Tassadar's desertion had shaken my faith.
Indeed, Aldaris. I would hope that the Judicator would put more faith in their Templar brethren.
Tassadar, where have you been?
Silent, Judicator. There is no time to waste, and I have much to tell you. As you know, the Zerg vanished after the fall of the Terran world of Tarsonis. Though the Conclave bid me return home, I was compelled to remain. A powerful psionic call drew my attention to a remote barren world named Char. Apparently the call was answered by others as well. For upon Char, I encountered those who were once our brethren, the Dark Templar.
Consorting with the Fallen Ones is heresy.
Enough! Hear me, Executor. For I have learned much from the Dark Templar prelate, Zeratul. The Overmind controls its minions through agents called Cerebrates. Strike down the Cerebrates, and the swarms will surely fall.
Executor Tassadar may be right. If you can keep the Zerg occupied, my force may be able to penetrate their perimeter and slay the abomination.
I pray we can trust you, Tassadar. Already I can sense the taint of the Fallen One's influence on your mind. You must return to Aya at once.
My concern is for the safety of Aya, not the judgments of the Conclave. I will return when the time is right.
Okay, awesome. Cool, so let's get this all started up. Beautiful. Okay, so get them sent to hockey. Beautiful. So we talked last time about the protest structure, the overall structure, how they came to be. So one thing we talked about is their Kala. So the way that Kalas was actually able to realize of the Kala and basically get the Protoss linked together are the Kadarian crystals. And actually the pylons and basically any crystal you see the Protoss use are Kadarian crystals. And that's actually why the Overmind needs a Kadarian crystal, because for whatever reason, it's not really explained, any being that is tied to the Xel'Naga is tied to these crystals. They have very strong psionic abilities, and that's actually how Protoss actually warp their buildings when they're not on Aya from Aya. So that's what's going on. It's this warping process that happens. So, and then as you see that the Judicator Aldaris was talking about the different caste system. So as we talked about, the caste system replaced the tribal system for the Protoss. That's not to say that there are still not tribal factions, because there definitely are, and we will actually go over some of them. But it kind of supersedes everything else. The caste system supersedes the old tribal system that used to be there. Yes. Okay. And so the three castes are the Judicators, so which Aldaris is one. They're basically the ones who interpret the laws, the Kala. They figure out like how certain laws, like the I think it's the Dahun, I don't know how to pronounce it. The Dahul, the Dauhl, how that's supposed to function. And for those who forgot, basically the Dalu is the law that says the Protoss, much like the Xel'Naga, but to a lesser extent, should protect beings, lesser beings underneath it. The Kala determined, not the Kala, sorry, the Judicators who are part of the Conclave, basically the elder statements of the Judicator, decide, what beings are worthy to be saved under that law, as an example. And we'll see, as I'll go through some of the Protoss factions, we'll see some of them think that the Terrans, who have recently come to this neck of the woods, as the saying goes, should be protecting it, while there are others like the Conclave who do not. And there are actually factions within the Conclave. Oh, can we not do this? Great. So then, this be another. So these guys. Oh yeah, there's another one. Okay. Wow, that Dragoon got beat up pretty bad. So there's, and then the next, so the Judicates, the Templars, who are basically the warrior class, the warrior class. So think of your Knights Templars from medieval history, medieval human history. And then there are the Kali, so it's the Khalai, and they're basically the workers. They're basically everyone else. So your workers, your builders, your I don't want to say malcontents because that would be the Dark Templar. So those are those guys. There are none. We don't see any of that specific faction in StarCraft 1 and 2. There is someone who does as part of that cast, but not in 2. At least I don't. Not in 1. At least I don't remember 1. There might be. I'm just forgetting it, but no one comes to mind. At least let's put it that way. And I've got enough minnows. You don't know how many minerals I have. I have all the minerals. So that's basically the caste system. That's why that Kadarian crystal that the Protoss are protecting is so important and the Overmind wants. Let's see here. We went over Tassadar, Dune. Okay, and then there's a couple of factions, so we'll go. Oh, man, that is. Good job, Photons. We'll go over now. I was just taking a look at my notes, making sure there wasn't anything else I really wanted to press upon, and not really. Can I? Okay, so cool. So my Dragoon King. Okay, so the first faction I'm actually going to go over is the Ara. A-R-A. They were the first to convert to the Kali Law. They basically are who they're the main faction that the Conclave is controlled by. They also think the Zerg are dangerous and don't want anything to. Basically, they think the Zerg are dangerous, which they are. I mean, they invaded their homeworld. But this was before then. They basically don't think the humans are worthy of the protest protection. Basically, they think they're essentially a bunch of space hillbillies and they should just be left to their own devices. Which, you know, fair enough, I guess. I can't say I disagree with that. Can't say I agree, but... because we can get out this way, so getting out this way isn't too important. And we'll build an extractor, or a simulator in this case. The next faction is the Akali, A-K-I-A-L-I. Excuse me, let me try that again. The Akali, A-K-I-L-A-E. They are the strongest faction within the Templar caste. So they're basically Aurora of the Templar caste. They think humanity should be saved. That's really the main points of them. The next is the Shiki, S-H-E-L-A-K. They basically, they were the ones who were the closest to the Templar before the Templar decided to. I'm sorry, I said Templar, I meant Del Naga. So they are the closest basically tutors. They got actually taught the most by the Xel'Naga teachers. The Xel'Naga did actually send teachers to kind of tell the protests about the world and how the world works. So, because they had so much direct contact with the Xel'Naga, they actually are the keepers of any of the ancient texts they get found or that already had. They also protect things like the Kedalian crystals, which are very important. I believe they were actually one of the factions where we fought when we were the Zerg, when we took the Kedalian crystals. So that's that. Right now we're just waiting for the time to go down, so I figure this would be a good point to just do some lore. Next is going to be the Sargas, Sargas. They are mainly focused on free will. And because of that, they actually have they are the strongest faction within the Dark Templar. So they have the most of their tribe has actually sided, or a large chunk of them have sided actually and deserted to the Dark Templar. The next one, they are also going back to the Sargas. They are actually, and I missed this. They are actually conversely also the strongest enforcers of the Kali. They are also the enforcers of it. So that I think that could. Sorry, trying to get my thoughts together. That could say a couple things. That could say that they're very zealous. No pun intended. So they have very they're either very collectivism or very individualism, or because they enforce the Kali laws, they can kind of see how unjust they can be, and thus don't think that the Kali laws and the Kali are a good thing, and that's why they often go to the Dark Templar side. So that's an interesting side anecdote, and actually Siri. The next are the I guess the next are the Phoenix and his buddies. Okay, so let's see what we got. Escape, okay. Got Reavers. Got you guys. Okay. Wait. Did I make a... I did make a forward. Yeah, Vespin gas would probably be a good idea. Yeah, since this is getting kind of depleted, now let's just move some of you guys over. So, Reavers actually use minerals for their attacks. You have to build scarabs, which scarabs use minerals.
Executor, as you will. Immediately. What did you ask of me? Executor? Executor?
But as you can see, they kind of just decimate Zerglings, the scarabs that the Reavers use. They're also very, very slow, as you can probably already tell.
What did you ask of me? Executor, as you will. Immediately.
Nice. Position. The reason I'm having them hold positions, I don't want them to go out and get themselves killed. So then, as I was saying, so the next faction is the Auriga, Auriga. They are basically, they maintain the protest fleet. That's their big thing. That is their big claim to fame, as they say. After that, the Phoenix, F-U-I-N-X, and those are basically the weaponsmiths. So basically their faction is probably the one that's mostly made of. They're mostly made of the Akali class in the caste system. Oh, that's not cool. Guys, you wanna... Oh, this is not going on. This is going to hell in a handbasket. What do they say? Okay, so thought I had to concentrate there for a little while because that got super serial right there. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. I am out of minerals. Wow, 200 damage each. That's kind of insane. But I guess it makes sense. They don't do. They're very slow. They don't have any other way of attacking. Just don't want to use the rest of my resources up. Okay, cool. Fuck your egg. Fuck your egg.
Your command?
My command? Don't die. Okay, so we lost a Reaver. Not cool. But it could be worse. Definitely be worse. We have a bunch of probes that we should probably... I wonder if there's any out here. Any way to connect. Oh, hey, that's a lot of... I was gonna say, that's a lot of Mudos. And now they're all dead. I'll take it. What's over here? What do we got? Okay, that's a sunken. There's a sunken down there. Is there anything up here? No. Okay, we'll check the bottom. So that's a sunken. Oh, so I can go that way.
What would you ask of me?
Is there anything over this way? It's like a little cavern. I'm just waiting to get attacked by a sunken, to be honest. No. Dang it. Okay. So, let's do this.
What would you ask of me? Your command? Knock off. Immediately. Knock off. What would you ask of me? Immediately.
This one didn't make any sense. They shouldn't have.
What would you ask of me?
I was gonna say, they shouldn't have had.
For hire. Immediately.
Hold. Cool. Boy of the months over there. That one, the dragoon is just like attacking all these overlords. Why are they? They must have them patrolling.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Make use of me.
Reavers. I wish I shared that other one. That would have been pretty nice to have right now.
I hunger for battle. Immediately.
Beautiful. Cool.
Upgrade complete. I hunger for battle.
Awesome. Yes. Cool. I could take those two on the bottom out. I'm not going to. As long as my guys aren't idiots. You know. Guess I'm probably making a lot of assumptions there. Oh. Okay. As long as they go like the top route, they'll be fine.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take me a moment to build up again. So that's what I'll do right now. I'll just build up. Is there? Oh, there is 3. Okay. You, I'm gonna... Phoenix, I'm gonna send you... I'm just gonna send you back to the base.
Immediately.
Mituna. Nagasu. Just so you don't accidentally get yourself, like, killed or something.
Awaiting instructions.
Okay, come on. Open this whiff so we can get a move on and I can get this done with. I'm trying to think of any other, like, I think in these doodads you see, I think those are to be like Xel'Naga like supposed to be Xel'Naga temples. You'll see like robots and stuff. I think those are all supposed to be like remnants from when the Xel'Naga wall here. Oh, hey, can we? And now there was one. Right.
You have not enough minerals.
Part of whole do you not understand? The whole thing.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough
15.
minerals. Your warriors have engaged.
Once again, what part of whole do you not understand? Whole position, Jesus. I guess Xel'Naga. Adun? I don't know how this would work in this case.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Cool. Okay.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I think at this point we can kind of just let it go. Oh. No, 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 no. That's not cool. Damn. Shit.
My life for hire.
Okay, so there's a Cerebrate. Cool. What's this? Something. Why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be another sunken?
My life for hire.
There. Send this. Die, Cerebrate, die! So as you probably realized too, the story doesn't follow totally chronological. You kind of start in the middle of the different processes.
Life for hire.
I will remain behind and observe the effects of our attack. Return to the Citadel. I shall notify you when the brood becomes erratic.
Okay, awesome. So that is, we are all done here. So what brood did we face? The Belrog brood. Okay, don't remember who's in charge of that brood. So yeah, so the different, as you probably guessed from watching this, the different missions don't actually start like chronologically. So when you start the Zerg mission, that's not necessarily at the very end of the Terran campaign, and same with this. They kind of start in the middle. So just to kind of give you different views on the different events that's going on. So yeah, so next time we're gonna see what happens when we try to assail a Cerebrate. Spoiler warning, probably not too well since we know what happened as a Zerg if you watch the Zerg campaign. But anyways, my name has been Dark Templar 591, and have a great day.